This family home looked normal on the outside, but inside it was one color from floor to ceiling. If you'd strolled along the sidewalk outside this British home in late 2013, you would not have needed to look twice. It appeared to be a typical semi-detached property on an ordinary street in suburban London, England. However, any semblance of normality would have been shattered if you stepped over the threshold and peered inside. The bizarre family abode was up for sale in Hillingdon, on the leafy outskirts of the English capital. The exterior presented a perfectly plain yet attractive aspect with its white walls and red-orange tiled roof. But any prospective buyer investigating the interior would have found themselves scratching their heads with curiosity. What was so weird about it, you may be wondering? Well, you may have heard of 50 Shades of Grey. This dwelling offered a more colorful spin-off, 50 Shades of Purple. Indeed, almost every corner inside this quaint four-bedroom house was eccentrically covered in a variation of that hue. Indeed, lavender and lilac, periwinkle and plum all were represented in the monochromatic color scheme. Not only were the inside walls and carpets purple, the home was decorated with purple ornaments and furniture throughout to fit the theme. There were even matching curtains, cushions, rugs, and much, much more. The only other colors to be mingled in this purple paradise were white and black, and those neutrals just succeeded in making the violently violet-like shades pop even more. In the living room, for example, it was all purple apart from the black armchairs, some white detailing, and a smoked glass table. In the bedrooms, anyone moving into the vacant property would have woken up red-eyed every morning, greeted by the regal color. Each of the bedspreads were a rich shade purple, and certain rooms had complementing drawers, cupboard doors, and drapes to swamp the senses. Even the washroom got walloped by the purple palette, with mauve wallpaper and white tiles decorated with, what else? Violet flowers. The little room matched the others perfectly. Moreover, purple carpets even hugged the floor, complemented by furry bath mats, and the same colored fabric surrounded the bathtub and sink stand. Indeed, none of the rooms were spared from the eccentrically single-minded interior designer's purple patch. Nevertheless, the front yard actually looked normal, with green foliage and typical garden ornaments. The only clue given of the house's secret was a single pot of lilac flowers. A UK-based real estate company called Rightmove put the quirky residence on the market for a hefty £400,000, about $558,000, in November 2013. It was advertised on the company's website, complete with pictorial evidence of its owner's apparent purple passion. That is when the home was branded the most purple house in Britain. Not that there could have been much more competition for that particular distinction. Nevertheless, Rightmove marketed the Hillingdon house as a highly desirable dwelling. The advertising copy read, "A sought-after address and a family-inspired design are the hallmarks of this cleverly planned and extended four-bedroom, semi-detached home." The real estate agency's purple prose continued to say that the property had been maintained to a high standard before going into extensive details of the rooms, kitchen, yard, and garage. However, the listing description did miss out one obvious, if not totally glaring, fact. Believe it or not, the written description of the house on Rightmove's website did not comment once on the highly unusual hued interior design. Of course, sometimes a picture paints 1,000 words, and when prospective house buyers got a load of the Hillingdon property's photo gallery, it was more than enough to send the violet-like house viral. Within just a week of Rightmove uploading the for sale details on its site, 2 million people had viewed the posting. The property's real estate agent told British current affairs program Channel 4 News that there was lots of interest, with plenty of intrigued potential purchasers viewing it. However, regarding the household's color quirks, the purple-hearted homeowner had nothing to say. According to Rightmove, the seller did not wish to be involved in any of the colorful gossip surrounding their home. Nonetheless, this reluctance aroused some skeptics' suspicions. In fact, a rumor emerged about the property. The purple paint job was actually believed to be an elaborate publicity stunt, but who could be behind such a blue mixed with red ruse? Well, UK chocolate brand Cadbury became the #1 suspect. This was due to its similar use of the rich purple shade which dominated the Hillingdon home, namely Pantone 2685C purple. Since the property went viral, online commenters have written on various platforms. One of the many to question the mauvish motives commented under the story when it appeared on the website of UK tabloid The Daily Mail. They wrote, "A blatant Cadbury's publicity stunt that's racking up the viral stats on the internet." Other cynical online commenters questioned the homeowner's bizarre choice of decor. One added to the conversation by asking, "Why is there a bed in the middle of the dining area?" "The shag carpet going up the bathtub cracks me up," another simply wrote. "Carpet in the kitchen? Seriously?" One Daily Mail fan made a wry reference to the hit TV show Breaking Bad. They commented, "Who knew Hank and Marie had a house in the UK?" For those who've never seen the series, the Breaking Bad character Marie had a particular penchant for purple. However, the real reason for the wacky interior of this otherwise normal home is still not known. The fact that the palette perfectly matched the chocolate brand may have been a coincidence, but speculation still roamed. Perhaps it had been the pop star Prince's London pad. Maybe he treated the neighborhood to a cover version of Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. In the end, it's like the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. On the outside, the Adobe rendering made the residence look like your everyday suburban English home. But the inside was rich with color and wonder. Why was it like this? Was it an inside job? We may never truly know, but we can certainly hope that the current occupiers have kept a little bit of purple so the mystery can live on.